friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Lainey. I have a very highly requested video, and a video I think you guys always look forward to, and that's my 2022 trend predictions. Now this feels really early to be talking about this, but I think I have some ideas of what's going to be trending next year, and this is a mix of what I've been seeing in the fashion world, like on Vogue and Vogue magazines and like runway shows, that kind of thing, and what I see on Pinterest and what I see on social media and like the fashionistas, like front runners of fashion wearing. And that doesn't just mean your everyday fashion girlies. Obviously I use them as inspo too. What I really like is that my boyfriend Brandon's also into fashion, but he's into a lot like weirder street style, not even like Supreme or, you know, basic street style like that. Like his #1 fashion inspo is ass pizza, and even ass pizza is like on trend or one of the front runners of fashion, and I love that these trends can be seen in Instagram influencers who are really into fashion all the way to people like that. Also though, I say ass pizza because that's like the only name I tend to remember because it's so out there, and one time we met him. Okay, that's a different story for a different day. Let's get into my 2022 trend predictions. The first trend prediction I've been seeing a little bit of, actually a lot of, and it kind of has to do with the whole play of textures and different like materials, and yeah, that's the way to describe it. So the first one for that is feathers. I've been seeing a lot of the like tube top feather tops. I actually bought one from Dillard's of all places. It was the only place I could find a more affordable option, but also not like Fashion Nova where I don't think it's gonna show up like what it looks like on the site. So I'm really liking my little feather top. I'll put some photos here. I plan on wearing it more like holiday and dressed up. I'm not really sure how you would incorporate this one yet into a more like casual style. Maybe there's a way and I just haven't seen it yet. I love the feather trim though, like a matching set with the arms and legs. Right now I see it in pajamas a lot, but you guys know I am a sucker for wearing pajamas as real clothes. I always thrift pajamas and wear them out and about. I think they're adorable matching sets. So I'm waiting for more brands to hop on these feather trends and see different ways of it coming out. Like I said, I only have one right now and it's just white feathers, which I think is just so pretty and elegant and preppy looking. I'm really into preppy right now, if you can't tell by this like padded headband. I've had it forever and now I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. I don't know if it's my hair length or what. I think it's so cute, this preppy look, and the feathers definitely fits into that. But I think you could also dress it like kind of like rocker chic. I paired the feathers with like leather. All these different textures together is so beautiful. So I really like the feathers. The next trend that also falls into this category is mohair. So if you guys don't know what mohair is, it's a certain kind of yarn. It's made out of mohair, and I actually bought a bunch of it. Let me show you. So it's this really thin material yarn. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm really into knitting now. Do you see how thin it is? And you kind of bundle it up, and when you knit it, you get this kind of fuzzy, almost like hairy looking kind of knit. I've been seeing it absolutely everywhere. When that piece is done, it'll be a balaclava, but I've been seeing it as like little bucket hats, sweaters, scarves. I've seen a lot of brands hop on this trend. It seems to be a bit more expensive, but if you do it yourself, it's not, obviously. It's just that fuzzy like fur is so big right now. All those like big fur hats. It's just, we love all this texture, and I'm living for the mohair. I think it's so pretty, and it's so soft. It's not itchy like, you know, like a cheap wool or something like that. Like mohair is just butter. Okay, this next one, I haven't really seen anyone talk about it or really like call it out, but it is a pattern puffer jacket. So I've been seeing a lot of, I mean, we've all been seeing like the pattern fleeces. These fleeces that have full pictures on them. I know Kith just came out with one that's like it looks like Christmas on it, and I've seen 100 people with that fleece already. Or just Urban Outfitters comes out with the checkerboard ones with like a mountain on it, you know, all those fleeces. And I think the next thing we're gonna see of that is a patterned puffer, and almost more of like a quilted one where it's sewn into the puffer. Miu Miu had a bunch of these on the runway, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the next big thing. Do I think I'm going to hop on this trend? It seems a little too trendy for a puffer jacket, and it seems like a little too expensive of a trend that I don't think I'd wear it that often. Do I think it's adorable? Yeah, but just not for me and not something I would gravitate towards. I know if I see someone else in it, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I want that, that's so cute. But I don't think I'd end up getting it. The next trend, this one's gonna be controversial for sure. That's midrift. Your entire belly is trending right now. It's any belly type. It's not strictly skinny girls or girls with abs or an hourglass or a pregnant belly. It is every kind of belly out there is trending right now. What I mean by this is obviously low-rise pants are coming back, whether you guys like it or not. They are coming back, along with just low-rise skirts, everything. The reason I caught on to this trend was I think Kylie Jenner wore a dress and the entire belly was cut out. I've seen this dress where the entire belly is cut out and people were dying over it. And to me it looked a little strange, like having a full cutout just at your belly and like super low. But people were loving it, and I don't know, I'm not sure about this trend. I don't think I would necessarily get with it because I'm a little uncomfortable. Unless I'm like going out at night, I'll show my whole belly, but like day to day, I like to cover up. I like low-waisted pants though. I would just wear it with a long shirt. I love low-waisted pants with a longer shirt. I'm really not a crop top girl. All my favorite shirts are long. So for the midriff trend, I like it to the extent of low cut pants or bottoms, but to pair them with a teeny tiny top like I'm seeing on the runway and like the trend is, not for me. Next trend seems really dumb, but I just think we're gonna be seeing them more and more, and that's mini skirts. We've already been seeing a lot of mini skirts, but we've been seeing high-waisted mini skirts, and I think we're just gonna start seeing more low-waisted mini skirts. And it's not gonna be like the mini skirts. I mean, it can be the mini skirts that literally are so small they're like a belt, but I think it'll also just be like the classic 2000s mini skirt. I don't think Y2K is going away, and if anything, we're just gonna see it in new ways throughout the years. The next trend, you guys probably have already seen this one, and that is extreme layering. Every time you watch somebody who goes to fashion school in New York, they put on 1,000 different layers, and they know what they're doing. It's coming up. I think we really started to see this trend evolve, or like start off and kind of prep us for now with the sweater vest. Most of the time a sweater vest or like a vest is an unnecessary layer, and I think that's what I would call the excessive layering trend. It's knowing that I'm going to be adding unnecessary layers. It's not practical. I mean, sure, in the winter, but in the winter you're layering and nobody's going to see your thermal underneath and your sweatshirt under your parka. With this excessive layering, I want you to see every t-shirt under my hoodie and the sweater vest in between and the buttons of my collared shirt hanging out, like that kind of layering. And then also what I talked about in the winter 2021 trends, having a dress over the top of like your jeans, that's part of the excessive layering. It can be a dress or it can be a longer shirt that's underneath your other shirts. Do I need to explain layering? Apparently in my head. Next trend, this goes with another 2021 winter trend I was talking about. I was talking about all-in-one in my winter trends, which meant like a matching top to a matching bottom and then the athletic jumpsuits, and now we are seeing the catsuit. Is there really a difference? No. Catsuit is not a spandex material necessarily, not an athletic spandex material. It could be made of lace, it could be leather, it could be denim, I don't know, it could be any material. You would dress it in a more formal way opposed to an athletic casual way, so you would pair it with a pair of pumps or platforms and dress it up and go out at night. I think it's cute. I haven't seen one I'm necessarily in love with yet, and I don't think I would be confident in it. I don't even like how I look in leggings. They look too like stuck to my body. I like material. The excessive layering is up my alley. The catsuit, I feel naked. Next trend, again, something we've seen a bit, and that's the main thing I want you guys to understand, is that these trends didn't just come out of nowhere and they're just gonna like pop up in 2022. We've been seeing them little by little, and it's going to start hitting mainstream. And that's what I mean by trend predictions. It's what's going to hit mainstream that we've already been seeing a little bit in the fashion world. And this one is berets. Everybody's really into headwear right now, which I love. I think that's why I'm finally into my little headband. Those fluffy hats that everybody's wearing, the furry hats. Everybody's loving the knit headbands we've got. We've got bucket hats, fur hats, I already said that, beanies, whatever, headwear, but berets will also be one of them. I've seen a lot of berets made of mohair, which is a match made in heaven for 2022. I think berets are super cute. I've never tried on a beret that I look good in though, so for me, it's not gonna happen until I'm at the thrift store and I try on a beret and then I get head lice and then I'm like, oh my god, I got head lice, I need to wear this beret or else it wasn't worth it. And the last trend prediction for me for 2022 are gloves. Again, this is something we have been seeing a lot. We've been seeing a lot of people wear the mesh gloves, and I love those. I recently just got a pair off Amazon. I know, I'm sorry, but I think they're really cute. I want to wear them for New Year's Eve. We're also seeing a lot of colored gloves and leather gloves. To me, the like leather gloves and more mittens kind of gloves, it's like, yeah, if you live in cold weather, you're wearing that no matter what. But the mesh gloves and like fashion gloves, or if they're a silk or like a satin, a thin material, that's where I see it more as a trend. I just want to clarify that because I said scarves as a trend and somebody was like, how can scarves be trending? And it's because the way it's worn or the style it is. Those are my 2022 trend predictions. Let me know in the comments below what your trend predictions are for 2022 and if you disagree with any of mine, because I am very curious to know, and I don't do a lot of research besides my own brain for these, so we'll see if I'm right or if I'm stupid. But that is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and make sure to definitely subscribe if you want to see me style these trends and show you how to wear these trends, because that video will always be coming soon. I love you guys at the absolute most, and it's Vlogmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.